We have to talk. This is... something else. I need your help.
Are you sure this isn't something you can handle yourself?
I'm sure.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Gazetely. Today we are here to break down the highly anticipated sequel to one of the most beloved superhero games ever made, Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Insomniac Games looks to continue the web-slinging adventures of Peter Parker and Miles Morales in this follow-up, but do they stick the landing or leave fans wanting more? In this review, we'll take a deep dive into everything this game offers, from its exhilarating open-world traversal and combat, to the emotional storytelling and character development. We'll also take a critical look at any flaws or shortcomings. By the end, our goal is to help you decide if Spider-Man 2 is worth your hard-earned money or if you should wait for a sale. So fire up those web shooters and get ready to soar through the skies of Manhattan with me as we dissect this highly anticipated superhero sequel. Gameplay. Let's start by talking about the core gameplay that made the original so beloved. The web swinging through New York City feels just as smooth and satisfying as before. Seriously, it never gets old soaring above the skyscrapers and zipping between buildings. Insomniac has also expanded traversal with new abilities like gliding and point launches, which open up more creative routes across the city. Combat 2 remains thoroughly fun, with a variety of grounded fighting styles between Peter and Miles along with an expanded arsenal of gadgets and abilities. Also, stealth sees improvements, though some may still find the Mary Jane sections frustrating.
Cover the door. The beast could be anywhere. You have no idea.
Where the first game really shone for its soundtrack, the sequel turns things up with vastly improved boss battles. Fights with classic villains like Venom and Rhino are highlights, ramping up the challenge and spectacle to true comic book levels. But it's not all action. Some of the most impressed I was with the little details and environmental storytelling found throughout the city. Exploration is incredibly rewarding with pleasing visuals and a real sense of place at every turn. When you combine the streamlined gameplay with the expansion and polish throughout, Spider-Man 2 absolutely feels like a major step forward for the web slinger. Story and characters. In terms of narrative, Spider-Man 2 spins a compelling yarn with real heart. We see Peter grappling with loss and his role as a hero, while Miles' arc explores what it means to come into his own. Their journey is made all the more engaging through top-notch voice acting and stellar facial capture. New and familiar foes alike feel multidimensional thanks to well-realized motivations. The plot cleverly weaves multiple threads together while delivering some genuinely shocking twists and turns. Cutscenes feel cinematic but never drag. It's a tight balance the storytelling nails.
A lot's happened in the last 10 years. It's a miracle I'm even sitting here now. I got a second chance. And I'm gonna take advantage of that. But I need you with me, Pete. You're gonna heal the world.
Guys, this is my best friend Harry.
Hey, good to meet you.
New job, huh? Still gonna have time for tutoring?
We'll figure it out.
What I appreciated most was how the intimate character moments felt just as meaningful as the big set-piece battles. From side missions exploring Harry's return to touching exchanges between Peter and Mary Jane, there's a real emotional core. It expands the Marvel universe in a way any fan can enjoy, whether you're deeply invested or new to the franchise. The writing depicts these heroes as inherently good people just trying their best, which is something we could all stand to be reminded of in these turbulent times. All in all, Spider-Man 2 tells a story worthy of its illicit inspirations. Open world and side content. In terms of what there is to do in the game's massive city, Spider-Man 2 may just be the gift that keeps on giving. Beyond the main storyline are countless activities liberally sprinkled throughout the map. You've got your standard fare like crimes in progress and hidden backpacks to find, but many activities offer their own unique twists or tie into character missions. There's also cool challenges like saving civilians during set time race sections. It gives exploring a real sense of discovery as hidden scenes play out all over. Where some games grow stale after dozens of similar side activities, this sequel's variety holds strong right until the final credits. Even things like unlocking lab puzzles or hidden photo locations feel thoughtful rather than like tired checklists. It's a densely packed playground that's a joy simply to exist within. A few cliched things like chasing cars do feels tired, but Insomniac raises the bar across the board for what open worlds should offer besides pretty scenery. New York City remains the star character, brought to an unprecedented level of interactive immersion. Presentation.
I'm working on a college application, and it says I gotta tell them about myself.
More like sell yourself. It's the worst.
You got any advice?
Well, take me. Hi, I'm Peter Parker. I'm 25 years old, I have a bachelor's degree in biophysics, and I'm in love with the greatest woman ever.
In terms of how it all sounds, looks, and feels to play, Spider-Man 2 is quite simply one of the best realized games ever developed. Insomniac made expert use of the PS5's horsepower to craft a living, breathing New York that feels ready to jump straight off the screen. From the minute granular details like individually animated strands of hair to panoramic balcony views of the whole city, it astonishes around every corner. Performance is also rock solid whether prioritizing graphics or frame rate, and it's not just a pretty face. Textures exhibit a real tactility. Lighting brings the most mundane alleyways to vivid life, and one could spend hours analyzing the architectural styles transitioning between neighborhoods. This is a technical marvel and a masterclass in art direction harmonizing for unparalleled immersion. Sound design and musical score stand out too, from crunchy impacts to sweeping themes that elevate every moment. Voice acting feels lived in and natural throughout. In summary, this is an interactive world so lovingly crafted and brought to life through state-of-the-art technical prowess, setting an overwhelmingly high bar for other open-world games to aspire to. It's easy to see why just existing within feels so rewarding an experience. Verdict. Marvel's Spider-Man 2 truly swings for the fences and sticks the landing as one of the best superhero games ever made. Insomniac should feel immense pride in how they've elevated practically all aspects of the first game's seminal formula. It sets an overwhelmingly high benchmark that will take years for competitors to potentially surpass. At its lower price point for a blockbuster title, I can't recommend it enough to both newcomers and seasoned webheads alike. This is quite simply a must-own exclusive that will delight fans for dozens of hours to come. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this review, and subscribe to the channel for more video game reviews, tips, and commentary. We put out new videos every week, so hit that bell icon as well to stay notified. Now go swing through the streets of Manhattan and have the time of your life with Marvel's Spider-Man 2.
You never gave up.